Hello YouTube. So I just figured, since I'm getting back into the swing of videos and the phone just rang after I finished my last video, I figured I would do a video on my Virgin Mobile LG Optimus V, like everyone else on the freaking planet, by LG, with Google, etc. I don't know if you can see that. I'll give a basic overview. This phone has a 600 megahertz ARM V6 processor. Old one. Which means you won't be able to use, well, or you'll be able to use Adobe Flash, but you won't be able to have good performance of it. 512 megabytes of DDR2 RAM, onboard 256 megabytes of storage, but it's more like 190 formatted once you have a custom ROM installed. This comes with a 2 gigabyte Class 2 micro SD card, but I had horrible performance and lots of gallery issues using it, so I've replaced that with an 8 gigabyte Class 6 SD HC card. Now let's go around the device. On the side you've got some volume rockers, the camera button right here, two phase. One, press down or then press harder to take the picture. A voice control button, which I don't have mapped right now because I barely use it. On the front we have our nice 3.2 inch, super bright, I don't know how they did it, LG touchscreen, or Samsung, I forget. I took it apart a while ago, I don't remember if it was LG or Samsung, but where's the brightness, so I can show you guys just how bright this thing is. It is an incredibly bright screen. The screen is possibly even brighter than the Samsung Moment I used to have. So super bright. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. That's my eBay account. Whoops. Whoops. What is that? I cannot use this phone left-handed to save my life. Whoa. Let's see. Cedar PC. My favorite sites to get bargain computers from. Alright, let's take a look. Super bright. Yeah, super bright, 3.2 inch screen. Wasted too much time doing that. Let's take the brightness back down. And I'll have to use quick settings to bring it down all the way, but whatever. Alright, I was on the front panel. You got 4 hard buttons, which are generally my favorite because I type with this thing in landscape and I wouldn't want any capacitive buttons getting in the way. Menu, home, back, search. And on the left side you have nothing but a micro SD slot. And on the bottom you've got your micro USB charging port, and on the top you have your 3.5mm headphone jack and power and lock button. So this phone comes with Android 2.2, but I got frustrated with that eventually because this phone has 2 large bugs with it. First of all, it has the 50% time without signal bug, which means generally for the user they can't connect to 3G, they can't connect to EVDO, Sprint's network, and they cannot get good battery life at all while this is happening. The time without signal 50% bug eats up all of your battery and kills your phone within like 5 hours. But, oh, and there's another bug. Another bug is that this phone was super crashy once I the stock ROM, and there's a bunch of bloatware that I did not want. So after being fed up with that, I decided to get help with the nice people from the Android Central forums and get this thing set up with stock ROM. Well, not stock ROM, set up with custom ROM. At first I was using Harmonia 1.3, which is a stock, completely stock Android 2.2 ROM with barely anything on it, which was great. But eventually I got fed up with that and wanted some gingerbread. Get away, cat. So oh geez, here's a cat to ruin the day. I upgraded to a Gingerbread, Inferior Human Organs, CyanogenMod 7 ROM. Now this is, hold on, let me, no, bad kitty. Oh, I sat on my headphone jack, that's not good for it. Where is about phone? Oh, there we are. Android version 2.3.5, baseband version unknown, kernel version 2.6.3, 2.9, inferior human organs, which is nice people who decided to finish this CyanogenMod 7 ROM because the actual CyanogenMod 7 community didn't feel like doing anything. I gotta say, compared to Froyo, the Gingerbread experience is much nicer, much better software support, all around snappier, better performance in games. There's some little OpenGLES optimizations. Also, built-in overclocking. This phone is fantastic. It is a champ of an overclocker. I have it overclocked to 806 megahertz constant, and it gets great battery life at the same time while simultaneously have excellent performance, all the while having started out in a 600 megahertz ARM v6 processor. Let's see, what else can I go over with it? This is Launcher Pro. I'm sure if you use Android, you have to know what this is. Decided to use this for a while. I was using SBR Launcher, a very iOS-like launcher before, but I kind of wanted this calendar widget and the Twitter widget back, so I switched back. Now, Virgin Mobile users, this little pie graph shows me how many minutes left on my Beyond Talk plan I have. And if you have a Virgin Mobile prepaid smartphone, it would be in your interest to get this. Oh, I just gave you my phone number. I might have to edit that out of the video. But it would be generally in your interest to download this app. It's called Minutes Checker for Virgin Mobile, and it will help you not go over in minutes and get charged a bunch. Alright, and I think that's pretty much everything. I'm going to include some links in the bottom of the video information thing so that you guys can meet the nice Android Central people who helped me set this up, and you can get help with installing custom ROMs on your Optimus V. I'll include a link to a forum thread that has a very short but concise and detailed instruction on how to quickly get a recovery installed on this that's compatible with all versions of the Optimus V, as well as get you set up with an inferior human organs ROM. Thanks for watching. This is Obi-Wan Jacoby signing off.